Hey guys, it's Christian here. About to start a game of League and kind of help out new players. I remember when I was new, it's very difficult for me to kind of learn what I was doing, figure out what was going on. Kind of help out new players. It wasn't great. I remember. Yeah, sorry, I just had to turn down the volume on that. Right now, I'm searching for a player versus player game. So I know a lot of new players. I'm going to recommend that you stay away from PvP until you know what you're doing. Start with, what is it, beginner bots. And then when you start reckoning that, go on to intermediate. And kind of get used to that, because intermediate is more along the type of players you'll be facing in PvP. It's not as... it's a little bit difficult, honestly, but nowhere near as difficult as actual, people. Yeah, so still getting the match set up. All right, while I'm waiting, I'm just going to show you guys a website real quick that really helps. It's called Mobifier, and this helps out with just pretty much builds of different champions and everything. Yeah, so just remember Mobifier, right there. It's going to help you out when you're starting up, or if you're using a champion you don't know yet, definitely go to Mobifier, check them out. Alright, so I'm going to play ADC, which means attack, damage, carry. Oh, they switched all the people on me. I'm actually going to go top. I'm going to do a Teemo again.
Captain Teemo on duty!
So Teemo is, and he's a top champion and a mid champion, mostly top. He is AP. Yeah, I'm just gonna have you guys look at the abilities. So I have Blinding Dart, Move Quick, Toxic Shot, and Noxious Trap. In this, the first ability is always going to be, I guess, the passive or unique ability. Teemo's is Camouflage, and this is what it does. If I stay still for 2 seconds, I turn invisible, and then if I start attacking people, I get 40% attack speed. Always call your lanes, by the way. In chat, always call your lanes. Never insta-lock, and insta-lock is you get in the game, pick your champion real quick because you don't want anyone else to take it and lock in. Never do that, because you just mess up the whole team, and it's not fair to people who fairly call their lanes and everything. So just be careful of that. Sorry I'm, saying a lot. This is just, my first real commentary. So I'm going to be playing top, but I'm going to be on the purple team. So there's blue and purple. Blue starts out in the bottom left corner. Purple top right. If you're playing bots, you're always going to be blue. You're always going to be blue team. There's pretty much no difference between them. The buffs are switched, and the location of items is a little bit different depending on where you spawn, but for the most part there's no difference. Lanes, there's no difference. You still got your turrets, everything, top, mid, bottom. pretty much the worst part about PvP, in addition to the people that you play. Because sometimes they're just, you know, huge jerks, and they're like, oh, League of Legends is my life. Oh, and there goes my screensaver. But you get awful, awful load times. And I'm actually just going to switch my screensaver real quick. Or not. I just want... No. Alright, well, I can't fix my screensaver. Sorry, very unprofessional of me, but bear with me. It'll get better. So Warwick's taking forever. So League of Legends is a pretty fun game. It takes a little bit to get used to and get the hang of. You just gotta find what champions work best with you. The first champion that I was really good at was Annie, and Annie is mid. She's support now. Support always goes bot. Well, at least in my experience. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to buy a warding totem, which are free. Always get a totem, or trinket, I should say. I'm going to get a... What should I get? I'm going to get Boots of Speed for Teemo to increase his movement speed. I'm going to get 2 health potions, or health pots. See? Pot.
Welcome
and a mana
to
potion.
Summoner's Rift.
2, 3, 4.
So I'm going over here. This is my turret. I'm not sure why it's blue, honestly. But never mind. I don't know. Okay. So we have a jungler. Where's the jungler? I think Ziggs is actually going to jungle. No, Warwick is going to jungle, which means he is going to go, if you see my cursor, all in this little triangle. And there are beasts that spawn here. There's one here. Buff is here. This is red buff over here. Wraith's here. And you can't see it, but right where Warwick is standing is blue buff. The difference between red buff and blue buff is red gives you attack, blue gives you magic. Usually, jungle goes for...
Minions have spawned.
What's it called?
Yes, sir.
See, and I just overextended myself right there. So there are 2 people top with me, which is a little weird, because usually it's just 1 top, 1 mid, 2 bot, and 1 jungle. Is that always the case? No. It's just usually the case. So what I'm going to do is back off a little bit, wait for my minions to get here. Always stay behind your minions.
2, 3, 4.
What you want to do is you want to... Don't worry about enemy champions. Just... Yeah, see what I'm doing? This isn't good right here. Oh, and my lag is spiking real bad. Alright. So I just used both of my health potions to start healing. Alright, I ignited him. And Ignite is a special ability. You have 2 abilities.
Armed and ready.
My abilities are a little bit... Oh, okay, and there's the lag again. Abilities sometimes take levels. Actually, a lot of times take levels. I think new players start out with... Yeah, see, Malzahar is going to chase me right now, which is very bad. Because he knows what he's doing. He's going to try and get the kill on me, which I can't have. Because it's early game, you don't want to be first blood.
First blood.
Speaking of... Let's see what I got. Can't really get anything, because I only have 200 gold.
Yes, sir.
I'm just going to get some more health potions. So if you see Malzahar and I think that Xin Zhao are top lane by my turret, they're pushing. Warwick's come in to gank. Now ganking is when you get a kill on an enemy champion. Like Warwick is about to do. That is a gank. So if you get a gank, if you get to kill an enemy champion, it gives you increased gold. Increased experience, Plus, you know, your opponent is out for however long their spawn time is, so it's great. Ganking is very difficult to do early game, depending on what lane you are, who your champion is, everything. ADCs and junglers are usually the ones who get first kill. Sometimes mid, like as is the case with Ziggs. And top, mid, bot, jungle, those are all just lane references. So don't worry, it's all good. See, I just stuck him with a blinding dart, which means he's blind. Not blind, but, you know. Basically, you can't basic attack for a little bit. So what I'm doing right now is I'm invisible. And I'm going to check over here to see how those two are doing. Yeah, so they're right on my butt. So, not good. And if you see, I used a ward right there. He just used a ward back. Alright, so I almost got a kill there. That was very close, but, you know, no cigar. So I'm getting there, but I'm not quite there. Be careful of, pretty much, you're gonna want to stay under turret. Early game. And not even early game, just per game. Alright, see, I'm taking a lot of damage right here. And, I'm not doing so well this lane. And I'm not saying that I know what I'm doing, but, so I'm gonna get a Doran's Ring, which increases my ability power, which is basically magic power. Forgot what I was saying, actually. Right, so this is pretty much just almost a tutorial how to play. Not so much how to be good at the game, more how to play. Like I said, I'm not the greatest. I'm not even that good. I am below average at best.
2, 3, 4.
Alright, so those guys went in the bush. Alright, so I'm gonna get a kill on him. So I used, for that, I used Ignite, which burns, or ignites, sorry, damage. So that's 130 true damage. I'm actually not sure what true damage is, to be totally honest. Alright, so I shouldn't have done that, because now I'm very low health. What I just did is I ran into a bunch of minions. And now my health is 45. So he almost got a kill on me, which is, you know, very, very bad, obviously. So I'm just going to wait around a little bit. My health automatically regenerates. Stay behind turret, because turret automatically targets, you know, who's trying to kill you. If you get hit under turret, it's all good. Because it automatically targets who's trying to get you. That was a bad mistake on my part. Because I just flashed over there and I wasn't able to do anything because I messed up. Yeah, see, so I know Malzahar's, yeah, I just got ganked by Wukong, who is their jungler. Hopefully our Warwick can get the kill, and I'll just mouse over here. Yeah, so Ziggs just got his ultimate off, which an ultimate attack is, you know, at level 6 you get your ultimate.
An enemy has been slain.
And every champ's ultimate.
Double kill.
Sorry, I'm reading what Misfortune is saying. I forgot what I was saying again. So I'm doing very bad, honestly. I have 1 kill and 1 death, so not great.